Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Liz, but you might know me as Stamper Girl, and today I'm here for Kraftin Kimmie. This is the card that I created for the April challenge. We are about halfway around the middle of the month, and I am following the vintage theme. We always have a few themes going around. There's a few challenges. There's a Christmas challenge. There is a Scrappy, which means anything but a card challenge. The Christmas one has a sketch if you want to, or a theme. We also have a theme that is non-holiday related. So you name it, we got it in a challenge. So join us. I really hope you too. If you do use a Kraftin Kimmie stamp, you have a chance to win a prize at the end of the month. You just need to follow us and check it out at the Kraftin Kimmie Facebook group. And I'll put all the information in the description below, okay? Let's get it going. I will be using Buns and Peeps and a bunch of different colors and from the Crafty Colors ink cubes. I'm also using Pretty Posies, which is a layered stencil. And I'll remember to put all the colors that I used here in the bottom of the video, just so you guys know. I am looking for the name of the company, Kraftin Kimmie, in the bottom left corner, because that way I know how my layer stencils go and that they match perfectly. I like to cut my papers to 6x6, even if I am not making a 6x6 card, because it's just easier to just tape my papers. I'm starting with Pretty Pink, and I am doing different amounts of ink. Some of the flowers are lighter, some other ones are darker to create a lighter look. All I'm doing is I'm not re-inking my brush. And this cool teeny little brush, by the way, it's by Cat's Crappiness, in case you guys are interested. I really like it for stuff like this, because I'm just getting the flowers and nothing else. And I am really loving it. Again, if you want a darker color, I'm just making sure that I load my brush and I go back and a little bit harder. Now, I'm moving to Raspberry Rose, which is a little bit of a darker color, and I am just going to be doing the smaller flowers around my posies for now. And then I may do a little bit on the inside of some of the flowers, but I really want to get all those teeny tiny flowers that are on the stencil. See, making sure that I get them all. And then in here, like you see, some of the flowers, not all of them, I am going with this ink and just starting in the middle and just moving forward. And then finally, my last color, Berry Bliss, and this one is a very dark pink color, and I love it. You know, they're all very different, but they go together super well, and you'll see it when I remove the stencil from this. Is just amazing. Do notice that I also use it to add a little bit in the center of the flowers, and that is totally fine. Now we are gonna reveal our stencil, and I love it. Love the colors. They all seriously go so beautifully together. Now again, making sure that the stencil, it's facing the right way, so that bottom left corner has the brand name Kraftin Kimmie, and I am just making sure that I am not covering any of the pieces that I need to cover with it. For the centers, I'm going to use Marvelous Mocha, and for the leaves I'm using Charming Chartreuse and Lovely Lagoon. I know I have a second darkest green, but I could not find it. And the great neat thing about Lovely Lagoon is that there's a lot of green in that teal color, so adding it to my green is just going to create a darker green. For the dots that are not the center, I'm going to be using Lovely Lagoon. And again, like I mentioned, in the center, I'm using Marvelous Mocha. I am going to put a little bit of music and let you enjoy just this blending heaven that is going on right now. I am using the King Art markers, the Vivid Assortment, and I actually love these colors. They are so vibrant, so fun. I've been using them a lot. Like, I haven't even been looking for my other markers and going to check them out. I am doing a few layers of different colors, and you'll see me that I go like this is a super dramatic jump in between these two browns, but you'll see how this actually it's gonna work out. And I love it. I love how they, like, if you work them out, they blend really nicely. I did notice I moved my stencil from underneath it because sometimes these when you put it so many layers of it, they might bleed, and I didn't want it to get any of it on that beautiful stencil background that we created with the pretty posies layering set. I am using 3 different blues for my bow, and I am trying to kind of match the colors from the KRAFTY colors that I use in the stencil background. So that's why you'll see me stay with the teals and the yellows and the greens and the browns, just trying to stay with exactly the same colors that I used in the background. I'm going to put a little bit of music, and I hope you enjoy my coloring. It is a very simple coloring. This is the way I like to do my images. If you have any questions, just let me know. And our little peeps, we have created a very thin layer, and I'm reading this little bit of burlap, but I thought it needed a little extra something. So I did a little bit of machine sewing with my zigzag stitch on this card panel. Like this layer, it's going to be glued to my card base, which is here. And I debated, do I want pink base? Do I want a blue base? And you know what? The blue base won, but now that I'm seeing the video, I think the pink would have been really pretty too. So, you know what? It depends what you wanted it to pop. And with the pink, I think everything pops. With the blue, I think the bow and the peeps pop. I really hope that you enjoy my content and the products that I use by Kraftin Kimmie. I use the Bun and Peeps stamp set, the pretty poses, and tons of the crafty colors. If you do enjoy my content, please make sure that you like and subscribe. I hope that you join us in this month's crafty challenges. And remember, don't leave your crafting for tomorrow. Start today. Bye.